Hi guys, Miss Redican here. Okay, so we've been talking about the periodic table, and this week we're going to get to periodic trends. Remember periodic law? They're connected. Okay, so we're going to get to our vocabulary here. Let's present. Let's try it again. There we go. Okay, so periodic trends vocabulary. We've already talked briefly about atomic radius. It's a way to compare the size of different atoms. And you can see how they actually measure radius of atoms. It's a little bit different than you would normally a circle. Ionization energy. This is a new term for us. We've heard the word ion before. Ions have either lost or gained electrons, but we've not talked about ionization energy. Well, it's the energy it takes to remove an outer electron from an atom. Okay? So these outer electrons, remember they're called valence electrons, like one of these guys or one of these guys, outer shell electrons. How much energy does it take? Well, if it has high IE is abbreviation for ionization energy, it means it took a lot of energy to remove the outer electron, and that the atom was holding onto its electrons very tightly. That usually happens in smaller atoms, where the positive nucleus can really attract that outer electron because they're not that far away. Lower IE, lower ionization energy, means it took very little energy to remove the outer electron, and that the atom was holding on to that outer electron loosely, lazily. And that usually happens with larger atoms. They tend to hold on to those outer electrons very loosely, very lazy. Because that's a negative way out there, but the positive so much further away. Doesn't really have a tight grip on it. Lazy, loose, larger. Last, we have electronegativity. Notice the word electron is in this. It's the ability for an atom to attract electrons in a bond. High En means electronegativity. It means the atom can attract electrons in a bond very well. It can, just grab on to those electrons. It really can attract them. That usually happens with smaller atoms. Again, that positive nucleus isn't so far away from other atoms. Low En, or low electronegativity, means the atom cannot attract electrons in a bond very well. It's kind of bad at it. It's kind of lazy again. Large atoms tend to be low En, or lazy about attracting other atoms. You have all these layers in between the protons and those outer electrons, right? Opposites attract, but that's a lot of shielding, a lot of stuff in the way that makes them have lower electronegativity ability. Okay, we're going to keep practicing these words all week. Get to it.